I think it is time to do something.
Getting worse.
You do not look so bad.
Welcome to part 60 of Cyberpunk 2077. And now, since we got our wits back together, it's time for us to start this operation. Oh, this is going to be reckless as hell. But there are two ways to approach, well, several ways to approach this. Go on the bridge, jump the fence from the transformer, or hijack a truck. Yeah, you could do either of those things. In all honesty and in the long run, so long as you get into the safe house, and so long as you turn on the... as long as you insert the virus into the computer... Why did I say turn on? I meant insert the virus into the computer. So long as you do all of those, we're good to go. And bear in mind, Takamura will not be anywhere around this mission. He's going to probably be contacting you via communications, but that's it. So, Takamura has left the building, so that just means I've got my work cut out for me. And no, the mission's not over yet. And for the record, there were other ways for me to enter. That truck was one of them. So, if you don't mind, I'll wait to see if a truck appears, and then I'll take it, and I'll be right back. Because these things appear randomly. Alright, after studying the patterns, I think I know where they come from now. Ah, there's one coming right now. Let's just block the way. This car's big enough to do it, and thank God I beat the brat. Because there's no way the truck can maneuver around this big-ass car, and it's occupying both lanes. And on that note... Run the pockets, bitch! Give me that goddamn van! I'll be taking that, thank you very much. Now then, since we ran that dude's pockets, now we're gonna drive into the base. And this is where things get rather reckless. I don't think I can use my hacking while in the car. And more importantly, I should be careful. Well, I'm in the base now. I should have drove in somewhere and parked the car and used stealth. But I didn't. I thought I could just drive right in, and they let me in. Well, nope. No, they don't. I just pretty much triggered the alarm. And with that said, time to use my boomstick. Oh man, of course I'm gonna get wiped the hell out. Well, I wouldn't say wiped the hell out. I'm gonna meet with a lot of resistance, that's all. Like for instance, the guards that were here. Damn, this guy right here. I forgot about the heavies. I certainly forgot about the heavies. This was not a good plan. But I needed the experience, and murdering them would get me that experience. Certainly would have needed for Annihilation, and I damn sure needed for the handgun. And speaking of which, I got this one from randomly, getting, whatchamacallit, Assaults in Progress. That's where I got this gun from. And also the sight, too. It's not a rare sight, it's actually a uncommon sight, but it's still a sight that I can use. And speaking of which, I got one, I got a military hood, which I'm gonna have to switch up to later. By the way, what was that? And sadly, I'm gonna have to get rid of this sword. Not get rid of it, but switch it out for something more powerful. Yeah, much better. So let's turn off this damn camera. Honest to God, I could have just took the truck and killed off the guards and snuck in. But no, I have to do things the Rambo way. There's just some times where I gotta think before I do things. Speaking of which, pretty sure there's also an armor that's around here somewhere. Oh no, I also brought in Arasaka reinforcements. Oh no! Oh no, 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 no. It's not gonna end well for me. Oh, actually it will. I'm gonna destroy everything here and cut through everyone. It may take me a couple of attempts, because chances are I may or may not die. But I'm going to pretty much destroy everything and everyone here. Ah, this light machine gun's working wonders at least. And I really should go find that Netrunner before it constantly, and I repeat, constantly puts overheat on me. I don't have the shorts that's preventing the overheat anymore. Yeah, if I had those on, I probably would be dead, but at least I would be avoiding the quick hack. So, with that said, let's see, I got a shotgun, I have a regular gun, and I have a light machine gun. So, ooh, that laser bomb actually works wonders. Damn, it literally shredded that walker. Wow. I likes that. I likes that a lot. Let's just make sure we get rid of everybody else that's in the way. I mean, yeah, this is basically what I'm going to be doing for the whole part. Just mowing down people senselessly. Because that's what I do. Yes, senseless violence solves everything. And God, I wish I was able to craft. So let's abandon ship and let's leave.
Okay, I'm in.
Honest to God, I should rip out that turret and use that as an actual way to kill off all the enemies. I really should have ripped off that turret. And now that I start to think about it, there were turrets here too. And I totally forgot about it. Oh! Oh yeah, there was a drone here. Damn it! How did I forget about that too? Let's try this again. Now that we're here, and I took care of mostly everything out here. Yeah, everyone in this forsaken front area is dead. Yeah. They got wrecked. And there's more of them inside. So, we're gonna go inside and cause some severe, unmitigated damage. Wait, but first, I think I need to get rid of this machine gun here. I think that's what's been killing me too. I think that also what's killed me. That was a drone, and I think that machine gun I skipped. I really should have ripped that one out. I need a heal. Heal, you fool! But this gun is beast, and it's mowing down the competition. Well, they're trying to mow me down, but still. Let me just get to a vantage point. Ah, yes, vantage point, where I can shoot them dead in their ass. And they can't do a damn thing about it. See? Vantage point right there. And he's stuck on the railing. Yeah. Take that. And here you think that this would be the computer. No, I thought that computer actually had security clearance. And if it did, I would have turned off all the security and just ran in and killed everybody on the process. But apparently that did not happen. And he's stuck on the damn banister. Wow. Yeah. I tried to go one episode without a glitch, and sure enough, that happens. I literally shot the man stuck on a banister. Let's see. I also get a more powerful gun later on, so there's that. So let's get through here And I'm pretty sure there's some other enemies close by. Yeah, like that guy. Since I eliminated all the problems in the area, they're on the lookout, but they don't know I'm here. Yet. I just need to sneak on through and kill everyone in the vicinity and just get in and put the virus in. That's all I need to do. And you are gonna die. Snap. Alright. Let's get this one right here. And yeah. Guess what? Snap, crackle, pop! Uh-oh. Somebody saw me. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. I so totally did not run in and sneak in and kill those guys. Nope, you saw nothing. So someone, was there somebody there? Hold on. Yep, there was somebody there. Well, there goes that. You know what? I'm just gonna go out ahead and fight him. But first, let's short circuit him. See how far I can go. I should have enough for a Synops burnout, but you know how that is. Okay, I screwed up. I really should have just went there and used the Synops burnout. But it's alright. It's time to clear out the rest of the garbage.
I'm too young to die.
Well, that includes him. First. He's done. I'm gonna heal. I got a good number of them, and plus I can make some more max stocks if I need to. Again, I got a good number of uncommon and rare, common and uncommon stuff. Yes. I just don't have enough rare stuff to make the rare ones, and plus I don't have the perk to do that. I think I do actually. I may have to check. But at the end of the day, we're just gradually mowing down the competition. And also for the guy who's going to defend himself, setting this place on fire, he certainly was packing some weak heat. That's for sure. Alright. Let's stave off the snipers.
Not bad.
And let's go on ahead and head straight for that area. If there isn't anything left for me to pick up. Whew. I got myself a level up. Nice. Let me go on ahead and put the level up here. And I think I might need... What perk should I use this time? Oh, wait. I can't do that. I'm in the middle of a battle. Oh, wait. I guess I can power that one up. Oh, I thought I could, but I couldn't. Oh well. I'll just increase the strength then. I mean, it's something rather than doing nothing. Alright. But what can I increase the strength in? I mean, I'm going to get some more handguns, but still. You know what? Let's just increase the handgun damage. Have it actually do some of the enemies here. Sorry if I'm stuttering. Let's see, who is it? Ah, there it is. I just saw somebody come out of the shadow. That's why I said, who is it? And unfortunately, they're not going to answer. They're just going to start shooting because I was there and I just killed somebody that was part of their unit. I'm pretty sure their families are going to miss these guys. Well, if they collect the bodies. They will have no choice but to collect pieces of some people's bodies that's been blown off or probably hacked to pieces. There's another one right here. There's another one somewhere. There he is. And he's reaching a high ground, so I couldn't reach him. Unfortunately for him, I got good aim. Hey, come here. And that takes care of that. And wow, I blew that guy's head off. Damn. I really should keep a track record of how many people I maim and decapitate in this game. I should, just to show you just how gratuitous the violence is in this game. And it's very gratuitous. Ugh. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I've had a long week. So, let's see. Let's open this computer right here and put in the virus. Excuse me 1 second. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. And after downloading the virus onto the computer, now it's time for us to get the hell out of Dodge. Simple enough. And now, we need to get as far away from this place as humanly possible because Arasaka is on its way. If there's any good guns, pick them up. You can come back here at any time. Trust me, I've already tried. As a matter of fact, I went back here as soon as I was done with this. I did it off screen, but still. And there was a straggler actually there. At least 2 of them. So yeah, I had to kill him. But nonetheless, let's jump. But we're not going to take the ladder. Hell no. Real heroes aim for the bushes. Oh, God damn it! That's the last time I trust the other guys. Okay, let's get out of here. Thank God for reduced fall damage. Alright. Yeah.
As if I wasn't in enough already.
We're pretty much done. So we're going to have to wait at least 2 or 3 more days before Takamura contacts us about the next move, which is basically going to be raiding on the parade of Hanako Arasaka. So there's only one thing to do now. We're going to the Badlands. Because it's time for the second race in The Beast in Me. This one's actually pretty tough. And this one, you're definitely going to want to win. So, here's the deal. If, by any chance, you end up losing control of your car, by all means save. Save beforehand, and if any chance you lose your car during the race, just reload. Because you're good as lost if you've pretty much flipped over.
Hey, Claire. Next race. You ready?
It'll be a tough one. Off-road, lots of lead flying. We'll take Beast. I want to try her out in the field.
Nova. FYI, I'm already here.
Perfect. Join you in a sec.
Sounds good. See ya.
And with that, we just need to play the waiting game. And prepare ourselves for the Badlands. It's not hard, but it can be a little bit tedious for the later part of the race. Considering it's a point-to-point race. However, once we get to that third race, yeah, that's going to be something. So with that said, let's talk to Claire and get ready.
Hey, V. Good to see you again.
Got another race to run, huh?
Second of 4, I hope. Ready to go off-road?
Think this one will be tough?
Badlands, so no fucking around. Anything goes in this race.
So you'll have your hands full.
You too. One mistake and we'll be a 4-ton tumbleweed.
I can do this.
Okay, I'm just gonna melt under that sun, so gonna wait in the car.
Sure.
Alright, let's get in Beast and prepare to take out anyone who stands in our way. They may be alive now, but not for long.
I thought Bully would have the right shotgun. Ladies and gentlemen, get your pants on.
Bully
right,
is a fantastic shot.
Fire up your engine.
He is.
30
But he's talking
seconds
always.
and counting.
Too much. You hear me?
Ignore him. Luigi tries to get in people's heads.
Hey, you!
So next time I actually don't make it, there's duct tape in the trunk.
You
Just
there!
saying.
Yeah? What's up?
Just wanted to wish you luck!
Thanks!
Well, now that we talk to Luigi, you can ignore him if you want. Because, let's face it, in a few minutes he might end up dead. So, Beast, again, has that get up and go. And all you gotta do is just win this race, and that is it. However, here's the thing about this race. A sandstorm's coming, and you're only following the line, and the line only appears right in front of you. Sometimes, the line will not appear at all in this race. So, yeah, they fixed that problem before I got to beating all 4 races of the Beast in Me. So, basically speaking, they actually did something with the terrain. It looks a lot better. I gotta give them props. Despite most of the glitches I've encountered, the 1 or 7 crashes I've encountered while playing this game for the playthrough, they did a lot. And oh, there it goes. There it goes. Thankfully, I actually went on my feet instead of flipped over. I was ready to restart, but thankfully, I'm back on my head. I mean, on my feet. Sorry, not my head. Sorry. So, let's be careful and try not to spin out of control. Because I almost lost control because these jumps will make you lose control. And going at it at a fast speed as Beast is going, yeah, you will lose a lot of handling and a lot of control and smack it to the nearest wall. Oh, excuse me. Ironically enough, we're not even at the halfway point of the race.
Sandstorm, careful.
Okay, now we're at the halfway point of the race. And this is where things get a lot worse. Because you see, the sandstorm, before the patch came through, prevented you from seeing where the checkpoints were, which in turn caused people to crash into walls and lose. However, it looks like Claire is doing a number to a lot of people's vehicles, so they're not actually trying to catch up. Well, they are, but I'm keeping a... Oh god, I flipped that one over. Oh! Speaking of flipping over, ah man, I gotta get back. I gotta get back. Yeah, Beast can actually be damaged, but not by gunfire like everybody else. Which is why it was a smart move to come with Beast, because if you come with your car, you're as good as dead. Period. End of story. Yeah, your car would not be able to handle the damage, nor would you be able to handle the terrain where it actually causes you to crash if you go too fast without having a car with good handling. So, with that said, we're going into the finishing point here, and this looks awfully familiar to anybody who has been playing as the Nomad, because this is where you had to outrun Militech when V and Jackie had got through customs. Yeah. This exact place right here. So it's easy for you to actually forget this, or not even know you exist, if you played this as Street Kid, or if you played this as Corpo. But as a Nomad, this is where you actually would run from Militech, and more importantly, you would actually get some sort of experience from gunfire or anything of that nature, because you would start shooting the gun outrunning Militech. So technically, Nomad was the easy version of the game. You would get some sort of experience points real quick. Now then, it's time for us to finish this race and make sure that we keep a commanding lead, because the finish line is not too far. As a matter of fact, we're closing in on it right now. And there we go! Woo! That was close. Those cars were definitely trying to come up on us, man. But hey, at least I didn't have to restart the race like the first one. And that's a good thing. We only got one more race and that's it. And then we finally complete the Beast in Me. So with that said, let's talk to Claire.
You lost him? Oh God, spare me from these fucking children. Okay, come back, but this time
How am I doing?
fucking shortcuts.
You're too wide around corners and slow down the last straightaway, but I'm nitpicking.
So, no regrets putting me behind the wheel.
Not yet.
The last driver was better than I am?
He was. A good husband. An amazing wheelman.
How did he die, if you don't mind my asking?
How do any competitive racers die? We reached the final last year. We were strong, out in front when...
Maybe we should change the subject.
Yeah. You want a lift to my garage?
Sure, thanks.
Let's go.
And with that, we could ride off into Claire's car as soon as she gets into the damn car. There we go. And now then, once Claire pulls away from here, I'm going to skip the ride. Because there's not much talking or anything of that nature. It's just going to be a ride. If there was, I would have not skipped the ride. So, with that said, just a little further and we skip. By the way, for those of you who don't know this area, also, this was where, when we were going after Kang Tao, if we would have actually shot the guard before he told us where all their vehicles were, and also Anders Hellman, you'd have to follow the vehicle all the way, you'll have to follow the vehicle's tracks all the way to Anders Hellman's location. So that's where that was. So, the only other race left is Santo Domingo, and then after that, one technically final race. And we're going to have to wait 2 days before the race for Santo Domingo is available. So during that time, I'm going to have to find something to do. As a matter of fact, I think I know what I can do. There's actually a cyberpsycho near the vicinity. So with that said, I'll see you all in the next episode of Cyberpunk 2077, when I go after another cyberpsycho and also probably another mission. Or gig, actually. See you guys next time.